Hey everybody, it's Hey John. I create cryptocurrency videos about Dogecoin specifically, the Dogecoin news and Dogecoin technical analysis. And in today's video, we're going to have some topics such as Dogecoin being unattractive. Huh? Elon running the universe? Elon S&P and GDP. What could all that possibly mean? Well, stay tuned and find out. All right. Before we get to that, though, do me a huge favor and subscribe, like, and share these videos out so we can grow the Dogecoin community together by making the YouTube algorithm share my videos out with more people and thus exposing Dogecoin to more people who have not been exposed to Dogecoin. Okay. So that's my job to report the news and technicals. Your job is just to subscribe, share, and like. All right, let's get to it now. So in today's news, we're going to get to the news today. It's April 6, 2021 here. Current price is at about 612. It's breaking out. It's huge news today. Huge news. Dogecoin is doing phenomenal. I did make a video yesterday about the technicals, and if you watched it, you notice that I kind of called out that we're gonna break out, and just to show you guys, and in order to help the breakout here, this is pretty much what I did though. So let me show you guys what I did. If I can open my Robinhood. Okay. So let's see here. Aha. All right. So yesterday, you can see my phone here. I'm not sure how clear it is, but well, I essentially I essentially did two market buys. I essentially did two market buys. April 5th, if you can't see the phone, I'm out at 351 and 351 for $300, and I pretty much did a market buy because I saw it kind of running up towards the resistance, and I said, you know what, YOLO time. Let's just buy market. Who cares? Let's try to help the Doge family and the Dogecoin break out of that resistance. Obviously, it's not a ton of money, but you know what? I was doing my part, and I hope you were doing it too. And clearly, ladies and gentlemen, you were, because we broke through the resistance. Now, okay, I'm gonna stop right there with the technicals, and let's get to the news, okay? So, Dogecoin looks unattractive in an ocean of altcoins. No, this person, Faisal Hamayun, I probably butchered it, and I apologize, but I don't agree with you at all. With no differentiating factor, Dogecoin is not the best investment in cryptocurrencies. Okay, this person is clearly off their rocker here because no differentiating factor. Let's just say, the people. There are tons and tons, millions of people on the Dogecoin Reddit here, and they literally love Dogecoin. So that is a huge difference between other cryptocurrencies and the Dogecoin. This is what makes Dogecoin stand out, in my humble opinion. And that's kind of why I personally invest in Dogecoin, just because of the massive following we have here. I mean, obviously, the other ones have, you know, possibly institutional investors or blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's not fun to me, so I don't care. And I probably will get some flack for this, but you know what? It's an investment, man. Well, you know what? That's true. I have real investments too as well. This isn't my only investment here, but if you're like me, I invest personally because I believe Dogecoin is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a cultural phenomenon. Okay, the fact that memes are becoming more mainstream. I mean, I grew up with memes for the most part. Memes are everything. You get memes. My friends text me memes all the time. They link me stuff from Reddit all the time. So yes, Dogecoin is a little lower in price than other ones. The market cap isn't as high, but this is more of a cultural norm than an investment. Okay, and what I mean by that is that, okay, yes, you can make money off that. To me, that's a plus side, but Dogecoin is more than that. It's leveling the playing field for everyone, right? For the Joe Schmo small investors such as you and I. You don't have to have, $700 to buy one share of Tesla here, right? Obviously, you can buy fractional shares, but who wants a fractional share? You want a whole coin or a whole share here, right? So that's kind of what I mean by about about Dogecoin being the people's cryptocurrency, the people's money for the most part. And I do understand that there are other altcoins that are cheaper and more expensive at the same token, but none of them have the same appeal to me as Dogecoin. And for the longest time, I've been against cryptocurrency. I haven't, in the past, I didn't really believe in it. I always thought, like, it's a little etch a sketch right here, right? But once I got wind of Dogecoin, I said, okay, all right, this one I can get behind because yes, it's a joke. Yes, it's not taken too seriously. Yes, there aren't any huge institutional investors behind it, but you know what? It has Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, Snoop Dogg, Gene Simmons, and tons of other celebrities here. And these people are ultra wealthy, so they have the money already, right? And they're investing in this, and because to them they personally find it interesting, and they think that it's a future as well because it's cheap enough where you can buy it and not worry about it. And that's kind of what I'm doing as well. I invest what I don't care to lose because I've always said with cryptocurrency, it's a wild, wild west. Now, with all that being said here, let's get back to the article. Elon Musk has been actively talking about cryptocurrencies. As I read on Dogecoin, Musk tweeted that SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. A tweet that might also imply that Dogecoin is going to surge further from current levels. I couldn't agree more. The tweet did send Dogecoin surging temporarily from 5.7 cents to 7 cents in the last year. In the last 1 year, Dogecoin rose by 3,000%. I'm sorry, Faisal. How does that not look? How is that unattractive? I am baffled by you even. Well, anyway, the rally does not come as a surprise with Bitcoin moving higher. That's true. Altcoins followed. That's true. I do believe that Bitcoin is positioned for wider adoption in the coming years. Yes, that's true as well. Because guess what? PayPal lets you buy Bitcoin directly. Cash App lets you buy Bitcoin directly, and Cash App lets you transfer the Bitcoin to a different wallet or address you want as well. So yes, I would say Bitcoin is becoming more mainstream. But at the same token, when Bitcoin becomes more mainstream, guess what? Altcoins become more mainstream. Dogecoin specifically. Dogecoin has a massive following. Massive, okay? So if anything, I believe Dogecoin will be next in line to be the next widely adopted cryptocurrency. Think about it. I've seen on Fox Business, right? They have Ethereum, Bitcoin, and guess what? Dogecoin, the one with a smaller market cap. I don't see the other higher market caps next to Bitcoin and Ethereum on Fox Business News being getting screenshotted, right, and talked about. So yeah, Dogecoin is a stuffer here, okay? So a recent article by Reuters rightly points out that after long being shunned by traditional financial firms, okay, that's true too. I mean, a few years back, I remember Bloomberg and all these other big news outlets and hedge funds were saying Bitcoin is fake news. It is uninvestable. It is just for fun. Okay. And Bitcoin, so getting back to the article here, Bitcoin and other virtual currencies appear to be increasingly entering the mainstream as an asset and routine payment vehicle. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. The city of, I think, Miami in Florida, the mayor is starting to put the people's pensions, the city workers, into Bitcoin. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably the smartest thing I've seen from any I would say politician in some time here. Bitcoin is only going to go up. I know I sound like a blind bull or something, but Bitcoin is only going to go up for the one reason and one reason only. It is a hedge against all of the money being printed out by the United States of America. Okay, just the same as gold and silver is a hedge against all the money printing in the United States of America here. Okay, I don't want to make this into a political video or anything, but you have to understand that with all this money printing here, who's going to pay for it? I mean, we are seeing tons of job losses every week, and I'll leave it there because I don't want to get too political here with you guys, and ladies here. But I'm just saying here, that's my personal belief and my personal reason of why I invest into Dogecoins as well. And another plus reason, right? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's funny. I love it. It's cultural. But also on another more serious note, I see it as a hedge against a dollar. Now, I'm not saying I want the economy to sink or anything. I'm not saying that. this is the same thing as options when you're trading stock right here, right? You may want to, even though I buy long on stock here, right? But I will put some options on some shorts here because it's kind of like insurance. You're kind of hedging your bets here, so don't take it as me being bullish or bearish against the U.S. economy here. It's just buying insurance for your investment here. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here with Dogecoin. So if you do trade, in a stock market, then you would understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, leave me a comment below, and maybe in the future I will make some more videos about this kind of stuff to help further educate you guys and gals here. Okay. So, however, I would personally be very selective when considering exposures to altcoins. And Dogecoin is not one of the names in my crypto shopping list. Well, you know what? Faisal, tough beans. It's in mine and a million other people, okay, on Reddit. Dogecoin is just another digital currency. Yes, we got that already. If we look at the website of Dogecoin, it's described as open source peer-to-peer digital currency. The question I ask myself here is what makes Dogecoin special? Like with anything in life, my friend, the people make things special, right? The people make things happen. So that's all you gotta know, man. If I have to own a cryptocurrency, I would rather hold Bitcoin. Fractional investing ensures that Dogecoin price is not the differentiating factor. Okay, that's fair. When he says this right here, he's saying, you know what, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, I can respect that, and I understand that here. It's like saying that the dollar still remains. It's like saying that the dollar still remains the global reserve currency. Yes, it is currently, but I would hold some Zimbabwe dollars in my portfolio. I would not hold Zimbabwe dollars in my portfolio because this statement here is ridiculous. The first part is true. Okay, the U.S. dollar is the global currency. It is the global reserve currency, buddy. It's not still. It is. All right. He's saying still remains. No, it is. All right. Zimbabwe dollar. First of all, they got inflated to the freaking moon. All right. You basically you basically needed like a truck of money a truck of like Zimbabwe dollars to buy a loaf of bread or something. So yeah, I would not hedge on a Zimbabwe dollar, my friend. That is a bad analogy. It is just cuckoo, in my opinion. Here, I would not. I mean, I don't agree with that personally, but you know what? It's his article. But I'm just gonna, point out that piece right there. Okay, Bitcoin has a limited supply, and that's one reason for the crypto surging higher. On the other hand, Dogecoin has 130 billion circulating coins with no maximum supply limit. Okay, that's true too. But in previous articles and other videos I have made as well, eventually Dogecoin will become deflationary over time as well. And as always, the Dogecoin developers from now into the future, they can always change the amount of coins being released per mining block here. So right now, that is what it is. But in the future, it could change, right? The future could be a few months. It could be a year. Who knows, right? If enough people on Reddit, go and speak to the Dogecoin developers and have true merit of reasoning, yeah, we can definitely change that. I mean, before, it is not unprecedented because Dogecoin in the past has changed their mining block rewards as well from how it originally started here. So, I mean, yes, things can change here. Okay. Of course, Dogecoin is not as bad as a Zimbabwe dollar, but I personally prefer altcoins that have a limited circulating supply. Okay, the fact that you're comparing Dogecoin to the Zimbabwe dollar is just terrible. They aren't even on the same level, my friend. It's like saying apples and oranges here. It's like, I mean, yes, they're both assets, they're both currency, blah blah, but not even on the same level. Okay, because first of all, Dogecoin isn't really a currency. Yes, they call it a digital currency, but per the United States of America, IRS, it is classified as an asset. An asset could be like, stocks, gold, silver, etc. here, property, land, your car, etc. here. Currency is like Zimbabwe dollar, the yen, the yuan, the euro pound, the British pound, euro dollars, US dollars, those kind of things here. So the fact that he's even comparing Dogecoin to the Zimbabwe dollar, this tells me this guy or this person here has no idea what the heck they're talking about. They're just kind of, going and throwing out like random things here and then comparing apples to apples, So it's like, I don't agree with them personally speaking, but hey, you know what? You do you, right? Okay, coming back to Musk, the founder and CEO of Tesla, has been actively promoting Dogecoin. However, Tesla bought 1.5 billion in Bitcoin in February 2021. Yeah, because Tesla is not. I mean, yes, Tesla is Elon Musk's company in a sense where he's a CEO of it, but he doesn't own the company. The shareholders do. So the shareholders decide what they invest in, not necessarily Elon Musk. I mean, yeah, he has some say, but at the end of the day, the shareholders rule. Okay, that's how it works. That's how it works in corporate America with publicly traded companies here. They have a board of directors that Elon Musk needs to appease. He doesn't just go walk in and does whatever he wants here, right? This is the difference between Bitcoin and Dogecoin. The former is already at an inflection point of wider adoption. The latter seems like a speculative coin more than a fiat currency alternative. Okay. I mean, again, I don't agree with that, but and I've already explained why already. Last month, billionaire and entrepreneur Mark Cuban tweeted that if I had to choose between buying a lottery ticket and Dogecoin, I would buy Dogecoin. This tweet possibly sums up my view on the altcoin. Of course, a speculative rally can continue longer than expected, but holding a big position in Dogecoin could certainly disturb my sleep. I'll be more comfortable with the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, that's fair too, right? Because everyone has their own right to how everyone has their own right with how they want to invest their money and everything. I totally get that. However, with Bitcoin and Ethereum, yeah, they can 2x or 3x right here, right? But Dogecoin can still 10x or 50x still. So that's kind of why for me, risk reward here, right? Yeah, it's more risky, but more reward here. Bitcoin and Ethereum more safe, so you have less risk and less reward. But you sleep safer at night. You sleep better at night. So I get that, you know what I mean? So maybe this person here, Faisal, is trying to preserve, his or her wealth here instead of trying to grow it, exponentially. But if you're in my age group here, you have plenty of time. You're not going to retire in the next 10 years, even 20 years. So you're going to want to be a little more risky, and Dogecoin is that vehicle, okay? So let's go into the next article here. Alrighty then, let's see here. Dogecoin moon's shot is proof that Elon Musk runs the universe now. Yes, sir. He does run the universe. You know why? Because Elon Musk has the rocket company. Okay, he's the only man I know throwing rockets into the into space with satellites. Going to Mars and yada 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 yada. Okay, so yes, he literally does run the universe in that sense, as in space. I don't mean he runs the planet Earth, okay? But if a quick tweet can catapult Dogecoin, it's foolish to take a short position. By the way, it's written by David Moadel. I apologize for butchering your name again, but it's written on April 6th today, and I totally agree with the statement here, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, when Tesla was just started right here, right? Was just started. A little history about Tesla, if you're not aware of it. When he first started his company, tons of people, everyone, their mom, all these hedge funds and institutional investors, right? They were shorting the heck out of Elon Musk because they were all thinking, oh my god, a new player in cars, and on top of that, electric car. This person is just losing his mind, And obviously, at the time when he was developing the car, there was no cars and everything, so he was short to the ground, right? But then once Elon Musk got a little whiff of success and started doing some tweets and everything, his tweets literally killed shorts overnight, destroyed their positions. And the hedge fund got mad and they doubled down and tripled down. But Elon Musk just throws out a few more tweets and booyah. Tons more investors come in because Elon Musk has a ton of, I would say, followers and believers, and what he does, and they just annihilated the shorts. So that being said, and knowing that, and me knowing that history about Elon Musk, yes, if he's behind Dogecoin, I am right behind you, my techno king. Okay, right behind you, sir. I'm ready to serve. Let me know my orders. Reporting for duty, sir. So I just want to go right there and into that piece right there. So the cryptocurrency markets have matured quite a bit over the past decade. Even Dogecoin, which started out as a meme or joke token in 2013, might be considered a viable investment nowadays. I totally agree with that, and as I said earlier in this video, I've not always been a cryptocurrency advocate. I never thought it was fake news or anything, but I just was never really into it. And after seeing all this kind of stuff going on, yes, I truly believe it now. After looking more deeply into it, it definitely has an investment use case here. But does it actually make sense to own Dogecoin now? Absolutely. A certain wealthy and eccentric celebrity seems to believe so. Absolutely. He's talking about Elon Musk here. He's become so influential on asset prices that evidently he can move entire market segments with a single Twitter post. Again, why would you bet against a man who can do this? I mean, why? It's like standing in the ocean and a big tide is coming in, and you're gonna be that silly goose willing to stand in front of a big old wave and get knocked over. No, thank you. I'm gonna go with the wave because it's easier and it won't hurt as much. But anyway, at the same time, a certain group of redditors was also able to move the Dogecoin price fast and far, and it's possible that they could precipitate another bull run. None of this has anything to do with the token's actual value. But then, does it matter anymore? In these crazy times, whether they are ready or not, traders have to adapt their strategies. First of all, yes, it does have to do with the token's actual value because just because they say it right, if you don't believe in it, why would you buy it? Even if you believe in them, if you have to believe in them and the asset in order to buy it. If you're buying it just because Elon says it, then okay, I guess you're just a sheep here, and I guess you'll make some easy money here. But at the same token, are they all sheeps? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We're here, right? But I'm gonna throw out my hat into the world and the universe and the universe and say these individuals are smarter than the average bear and do some due diligence. That's what I choose to believe, and that's what I hope to believe. That's what I hope that happens as well. Okay. No, and by the way, if you watched this so far, please subscribe, share, and like so we can smash that YouTube algorithm and share these videos out with more people who have not been exposed to Dogecoin, so we can grow the Dogecoin community together. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Getting back to Arco now. Before the madness, if Dogecoin really did start out as a joke coin, then perhaps we shouldn't expect its price action to be rational. Yes, we should, because first of all, it is now at a 7-point-something billion market cap, all right? Maybe 7.6 billion market cap. No joke in the world. No joke in the world is worth that much, in my opinion. Here, yet the token's price movements were nonetheless fairly orderly in 2020 for the entire year. While there were peaks and valleys, the price stayed below 1 cent. The bulls did get a little boost of enthusiasm prior to that when Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk tweeted, "Dogecoin may be my fave cryptocurrency. It's pretty cool." The next chapter, no, that's not it. That shit wasn't enough to induce a major breakout yet. It foreshadowed Musk's later expression of enthusiasm for this formularly obscure digital asset. And indeed, Musk's apparent love affair continued in late 2020. Specifically, on December 21st, he temporarily changed his Twitter bio to former CEO of Dogecoin. Okay, first of all, you have to understand that as with most cryptocurrencies and even the stocks we hear, right? They may just be a diamond in the rough here, or kind of like a needle in a haystack, and maybe no one knows about it. So the fact that someone like Elon Musk, the world's most the world's richest man in the world, shed some light on that. Is this like putting it on a spotlight, saying, "Hey guys, this is pretty good. I think you want to get on this right here, right? You check it out." So it's kind of like that. It's kind of putting it on a map and giving it, its rightful place that it deserves. Okay, don't forget Reddit. Let's not assume that Musk is the only influence on cryptocurrency prices. I agree with that too. And now, famous subreddit known as Wall Street Bets has also wielded considerable power over asset prices. Well, that's one for the stock market. As far as I know, Wall Street Bets, they don't like cryptocurrency. So, on January 28, 2021, Twitter user at Wall Street WSB chairman posted a seemingly innocent tweet of asking how has Doge ever been to $1? The previous day, that same Twitter user inquired, "A lot of you are talking about Dogecoin. What's that, a meme crypto?" Of course, at WSB chairman knew the answer to those questions. I'm going to assume that those were taunts at the very least, and possibly the all clear signals for Wall Street bets participants to pump up the Dogecoin price. And indeed, the price was pushed up to a nickel in a matter of days after those tweets were posted. D. Wall Street bets have demonstrated their ability to juice up asset prices. That's one reason to avoid taking the short side of the trade. And that's very true as well. Just because it was pushed up really quickly here, it's kind of holding the door. And if no one's selling it and everyone's buying, the price can get pushed up astronomically and very fast as well. So you don't necessarily need to 10x the market cap. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if you do that too, but at the same token, you may not have to do that, okay? Because there are other ways around that. Musk eyes the moon. Never one to be one up. Musk continued his series of pro Dogecoin tweets. February 4th, Musk tweeted the word Doge along with an image of a rocket shooting for the moon the same day he called Dogecoin the people's crypto. He tweeted he bought some Dogecoin for Musk's son little X so he can be a toddler hodler for life, buy and holder of the asset. March 12th, Musk opined. Opined? Oh, wow, that's a weird word. I've never heard it before. I'm probably saying it wrong too. I apologize. Musk opined on Twitter that he thinks that the Coinbase cryptocurrency platform should list Dogecoin. I agree with that. April 1st, he totally tweeted, SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. The April 1st tweet had a considerable influence on the token's price, causing it to rise 32% from around 5 cents to approximately 7 cents. Clearly, Musk's impact must be taken seriously, regardless of whether it's rational or not. The bottom line was the literal moon tweet merely an April Fool's Day joke, or was it a serious statement of Musk's intention to fly a crypto coin into space? To be honest, I have no idea what makes Musk tick, or what he was thinking when he sent out that tweet. All I know is that he seems to really like Dogecoin, and his power to move asset prices means that it is not wise to bet against him. I mean, that's pretty much a fact. I mean, Elon Musk is the man. And I would agree with this last part of it here. And it's true. I have no idea as well what Elon Musk's true intentions are. But if they're bullish with Dogecoin and I'm with them with that, you know what? I'm all for it. I don't need to know every single minute detail. I'm not his wife. It's okay. I'm an investor. So if he says it's going to the moon, I'm going to follow him there. Once we get there, I may have to get off and go for a drink somewhere and maybe smoke out with someone. Who knows? Let's go back to here to his Elon Musk here, okay? What do you think of the unusually high ratio of S&P market cap to GDP? This is a very profound statement, and it kind of reiterates and re-emphasizes why I invest into Dogecoin specifically, because I see it as a hedge against the stock market and the US dollar here. So currently we're seeing a ton of S&P money, the market cap increasing because of the US dollar printing out all this money here, right? So people who get their stimmy money, they're investing into the stock market, thus pushing it to new all-time highs here. However, if you look at the actual real economy, in my opinion, here we are losing like $700,000 jobs. I'm sorry, 700,000 jobs every week on the jobs report, and I'm saying that as kind of like an average. Some weeks we lose like 900,000. Some weeks we maybe lose 650, but the majority of it is going to be 700K plus though, for initial job creating losses here. So that being said, basically I see the stock market as kind of getting pumped up by the government buying, with pretty much printed money for the most part. So with Elon Musk posing this question to Kathy Wood, as she's part of the ARK Invest company here, and they're really visionary in terms of what they invest in. She's an expert in the market, so it's like, hey, dude, what do you think that this means here? 'Cause I have my concerns here, and you know what? I'm gonna retweet this because I agree with that. Very good. I mean, I have an idea what it means, but it's always good to hear an expert's point of view from it. So this is kind of why I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't want to speculate too much, but I did want to give you some insight though. Elon Musk says the Earth is not flat; it's a hollow globe, and Donkey Kong lives there. Okay, well, to me, this kind of sounded to me like Godzilla versus King Kong, the movie he saw recently. And as you know, there are tons of memes about that. I think it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna retweet that as well. I mean, so this is him just kind of shedding light and everything. So when you say, obviously I'm kind of interpreting what he's saying here, right? The Earth is not flat. So people who just buying S&P are they see the Earth is just flat. Like the only asset in the world is S&P only. Like cryptocurrencies don't exist. Like cryptocurrencies don't exist, but now they are starting to see it, and you know what? It's great. Okay, so basically, I'm equating Donkey Kong kind of with cryptocurrencies, right? So now the investors are so now you're seeing these institutional investors saying, you know what? Hey, they are kind of real here. Maybe they aren't just a unicorn. Let's start investing in it because our big money clients want to do it, so we have to do it for them, right? Or they're gonna go somewhere else. That kind of thing here. And this is another tweet from at It's All Risky here. This Dogecoin song is amazing, and I can't stop listening to it. I'm gonna retweet it as well because I think it's actually pretty cool. I've heard it before, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it before on Reddit. If you haven't, go to my Twitter page and you can see it there, or you can go here to go here at Twitter at It's All Risky. So I'm gonna leave it here today, and I'm gonna call the video done. It's Hey John. Do me a huge favor to grow the Dogecoin community together. Subscribe, like, and share this video. It's free. All you gotta do is tap, tap, tap. Okay. It's Hey John. I'm out. I will catch you all on the next one.